This is There Goes My Money.
All right, welcome everyone to another There Goes My Money, the show that tells you where your money is going to end up. And today...
I love that.
Today I have with me Brian Kilby, Don the Headmaster Ferguson, Chris the XV...
Careful there.
and John DeLuna, the host of the new Soundwave. The new Soundwave.
It's only been, what, 4 years since a new episode of that?
Yeah. Welcome to 2013, everybody.
So,
see, it just means that new Soundwave is like the Firefly of our times.
Yeah. Except it lasted way longer than Firefly.
Harsh.
Hey, please send all letters to Brian Kilby care of.
Yeah.
So today, first thing we have up on There Goes My Money is Zeta Toys A02 Whirlblade and Zeta Toys A01 Takeoff. Now, the interesting thing is they're listed as Zeta Toys, but the next two are listed as Unique Toys.
I see they also have different letter prefixes on their product codes.
That's odd.
Yeah, so are these meant to go together?
What is a Zeta Toys?
It looks like the Unique Toys.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I mean, we have two Unique Toys that are Brawl and Swindle, and then two Zeta Toys that are Vortex and Blast Off. Did they just decide, we'll go back to Unique Toys, or...
I'm confused, and I bet everybody else will be too.
Do we know that Zeta Toys and Unique Toys are the same company, or are we making an assumption? Let me ask that. Because
I thought I heard that, but I would say I'm making an assumption.
There's so many of these third-party Combaticons.
Okay. So I just did a search. Am I getting the right name here? Oh, Whirlblade. Okay, never mind. I was searching Whirlwind because that was the one I could remember.
There's so many third-party...
Okay, so instead of coming up with new company names, maybe they come up with more diverse, product names.
Or maybe they are two different companies, or one company with two different imprints, and they have two varying versions of the toys, kind of like how Make Toys had two different versions of Despotron. I don't know.
And the next thing we have up for pre-order is Shadow Fisher SFM-03 upgrade kit for MP27 Ironhide. They also have one for Ratchet. And we've seen these upgrade kits a long, long time ago, in beta form. But this is the first time that I've seen that they have actually been up for pre-order. And this takes the doors and puts them up on his chest, and takes the wheels and puts the wheels above the back a little bit. So this gives it more of that cartoon sort of view. At only $20 too. I'm definitely in for these. What do you guys think?
I can't really tell from the diagrams, the pictures that are given, it really changes a lot. I mean,
that's kind of the thing. This is bad at demonstrating what it's actually going to do.
What's the value?
The final toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I kind of don't like the hit panels on Ironhide or the tire butt cheeks, but it's really not as bad in person as we saw in the earlier photos.
Yeah.
I just can't really tell. It's a cheap set, but it doesn't show me the actual figure before and after, and I can't extrapolate from the pictures what you're gaining with this set.
Upgrade kit should really either do something incredibly novel, like make a character maybe from one version of the characters to the other, like a major upgrade, or fix something that's really annoying. And I can't say that on Ironhide that this is really annoying.
Those door panels are pretty annoying.
But I can't tell from looking at these pictures what it's actually going to do for the door panels. That's the thing.
Yeah, it comes with new door panels, so I'm assuming they're going up on the side of his chest, just like
Right,
all the
but
other
see,
upgrade
you
kits
said it
are.
yourself. You're assuming because it's not presented clearly what it's actually how it's gonna benefit the toy.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people have issues with this Ironhide and Ratchet mold, and we did for the longest time till we got them in hand. But yeah, it's like the flaws we thought it had are a lot less than what it actually possesses. So I just don't see what this achieves without them. If they hear this, post them before and after on the actual figure, so we know what it achieves. Because when it comes to unscrewing my figures, I'd rather not unless it's an actual benefit, because I might screw it up, and I would like to know what I'm gaining versus what I'm going to lose.
So, do these upgrade kits like this, to this extent, normally include the screwdriver? Because I love that.
Some do, some don't. It's, it's like, I think it's either Andreas or their Cyclonus came with a screwdriver to put the batteries in, and I think Quake Waves did as well.
Nice,
I think.
Nice.
Even iGear's IEW cup heads came with a little screwdriver so that you could have it to swap out the heads with.
I love that.
And it came with a cool little plastic box too. I really like that. So I've been doing some research, and it looks like the stuff that's being labeled Zeta Toys now was actually originally a Toy World product, not Unique Toys.
So they are not compatible.
No, they're not the same set.
So just like I said, there's so many of these things coming out that it is not impossible or even unlikely that there would be confusion even between a single frickin' combiner.
Well, especially when like distribution changes happen and the name of the branding gets changed, that just makes it even more confusing.
And then finally up, after the upgrade kit for Ironhide and Ratchet, we have Weijiang Robot Force Battle Hornet, which is a Bumblebee to go. They have it standing next to MPP-10, the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. And I guess that's to movie scale. But it is a movie Bumblebee. So it looks really nice. It looks really nice in robot mode.
Is this based off the old leader class Bumblebee, or what is this?
That's what I was wondering. Is this based on an existing mold?
No. Well, the toy is their leader class Evasion Mode Optimus.
Right.
Yeah, Bumblebee.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the origins of the Bumblebee.
I don't know what mold that would. I mean, we had so many Bumblebee molds. It's kind of.
Is it Human Alliance?
I don't think it's Human Alliance. It could be. If so, I mean, obviously it's been upgraded, so it looks nicer than Human Alliance Bumblebee. So I mean, that's not unreasonable.
It's certainly more detailed than a deluxe would have been. That's kind of where Yeah, but they could very well have taken a deluxe and just given it, a heavy makeover in the process of upscaling it.
True. I have thought that they might have taken the leader class and scaled it down a little bit.
I mean, for a movie Bumblebee, it does look nice, but again, it's movie Bumblebee.
I love it. I need it.
It's nice looking. It's really nice looking.
Take my money now.
Yeah.
Somebody, please.
Yeah, and really,
it's about $49.99. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not, but yeah, for $50, and this thing's going to scale nice with your Evasion Mode MPP-10.
Yeah. And on top of that, if you look at this versus what you get for $20 now on the current movie line, and you're getting that for $50, which is a much nicer looking figure for really not that much more money. Because that Evasion Mode Optimus is about within maybe a half inch to an inch, about the same size as Revenge of the Fallen Optimus. So the masterpiece Bumblebee that's coming out would work well with this Optimus as well. So I mean, you've got a choice, but that's going to be a lot cheaper, and it's probably going to scale about the same.
No, I think this is going to be. I could be wrong, and it's been a while since I've seen that masterpiece Bumblebee, but I think this is going to be bigger than that. And I really like the look of this one.
It's nice looking. It's very nice looking.
The car mode obviously is a little panely, but any Bumblebee probably is going to be
much.
panely. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of panels on this guy. So he won't see car mode.
Well, it's it says it's due late May 2017 as an estimate, so it's
now pretty much. Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of the Human Alliance one. The chest kind of looks like the angles of the chest look like it's consistent with Human Alliance.
But the arms,
the legs look. The arms are different. The legs look more consistent with the Dark of the Moon Deluxe toy. You can especially tell around the ankles.
Mm-hmm.
This could be some kind of weird Frankenstein's monster too.
I mean, they have done some substantial, in my mind, pretty substantial upgrades to toys they've done in the past. So this could be like the next evolution in their customizing of these figures. If so, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah.
So, did anyone get anything cool this week?
I did. Let me start.
Go ahead, bro.
I got one thing. Thanks to our pal Ben Yee, who posted this to Twitter and Facebook, I got the Autobot Heroes set. So
Nice.
Cool.
That is a big box.
It's a big box. It was like $80.
That's a lot of toy.
Yeah. My one problem with it, let's see if I can get this in frame. Of all the figures, God, this is going to be hard. Of all the figures, RC, her head is tilted in the wrong direction. So everybody's facing forward except for RC. And it's like she's looking away. Don't see if well, so RC is...
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, her head is looking away. So really happy with the set. Looks nice. Pleased with it. Glad that I got it for like $80. So, yeah.
$80 is a really good deal for all that toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Diecast, you get anything?
Yeah, I got Squeaks,
Oh, man.
which I put up a review on RFC Reviews on YouTube. And I also got my
Oh, nice.
upscaled Bumblebee, so which I haven't opened yet, and you can see the box is kind of beat up a little bit.
That's
I
also
must apologize. I think I may have angered someone at customs because I complained that one package was going slow, and then it got inspected, which took another couple days. And then the next package I got was the upscaled Bumblebee, Masterpiece Bumblebee, and his box was literally crushed. So I'm sorry, customs. You do a great job, and most of the time my packages come in perfect condition. So if you could take my name off the naughty list and start treating my packages
it's like
better.
the post office. You never actually complain to them about the service you've received because they can make it so much worse and you have no alternatives.
Yep.
Yes. So I'm so sorry if I offended anyone at customs.
See, this is why we don't want you going overseas, Diecast, because you'll be out of damage control.
Except
range.
it's not even yeah, but customs is in the U.S. He hadn't even offended anybody overseas.
I know,
yet.
but I'm just saying, he did that just from behind a microphone to U.S. Customs. Imagine if he's actually in around people personally.
I don't know. He seems to do well enough at Toy Fair.
Well, except for trying to hold submarines upside down.
Yeah.
No, he tried to get John Warden to hold submarines upside down. There's a difference.
Okay.
And he became an overnight sensation because of it.
Yes.
Well, Chris,
Don, what did you get this week?
Oh, okay. I was going to let you go first. Okay, I got Braun, as I showed on this week's Radio Free Cybertron.
You can show it now,
Also,
Don, because this is a different show.
Okay, well, Braun. Got a Braun. Happy with Braun. Want to enjoy him. Chris has a review up, if you're interested, on T-Formers. And while I was there, I went ahead and spent more money than I probably shouldn't have. Wasn't going to get him because I have the absolutely fabulous Gewalt, but I went ahead and got Blitzwing.
Nice.
Oh,
Got-
wow.
got-
Where'd you find him?
Target. He was a Target. He was a Target on Monday with his mate companion, Octane.
That is really
Nice.
lucky.
Yeah, so I bought 3 bronze. 2 went to some other friends to help them out because their target is not even close to them. And and like I said, I've got Gewalt, so I wasn't planning on getting Blitzwing because I have Gewalt, who's a really nice figure. But he turned out being really nice. And when you see a picture of him, Octane, and Astro Train together in the same shot, that's a really nice looking shot. So I wanted to go ahead and get him. So
Nice.
It almost makes me want to get an Astro Train just so I can have that full lineup when I get those two.
Well,
it's terrible.
Check Google because there's several pictures of all 3 out there in shots.
I know, I've seen them.
Yeah, and they really do look nice. I mean, I got lucky and got a. Basically, I got Astro Train for free because I bought them at Joe Lana for $15 in the box, and then I sold the dealer that bought it from me a McFarlane Dragon figure for $15. So I traded.
Dononomics.
I traded a McFarlane figure for an Astro Train. So
You got such a good deal there, Don.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so following up from last week, I did open Brawn and Roadburn. As Don said, I have reviews for Brawn, and I got reviews for both of them. Don only talked about Brawn. Thanks a lot, Don. I really like Brawn. It's it's probably the best Brawn figure you could hope to get, honestly. Super good representation of the cartoon without looking, cartoon flat and boring. Love the green color. I don't care what Matt says. And the head is kind of an alternate take from what the Titan Master's face looked like. This is a lot more directly cartoon accurate. Both of them take from the cartoon as their source, but this is a lot more just stay directly faithful to it. And I really like the way that turned out. Roadburn sure is that Bumblebee mold with a new head.
Well, I will say this: I passed on the Bumblebee because I'm tired of Bumblebees with terrible yellow color match.
Yeah.
But I did watch your review, and I'm tempted to go back and get that Roadburn because my Target still has some. Because at least I'd have one of that mold, and I would have the better version, unless we actually get the freeway that you postulated.
It would look better still.
Yeah. So there's that.
No, but I appreciate this more having it as not Bumblebee. The mold has its issues, which, anybody who's looked into the Bumblebee or has the Bumblebee mold is pretty well familiar with. There's no thigh swivel, so the posability is kind of limited because of the feet. The forearms kind of disappear into the biceps when you use the elbows. It's got its problems, but it's not terrible. And I got squeaks too. I'm not sure yet how I feel about it. There's a fair bit of complexity to the transformation, and I don't think it's in the annoying way like some of Berserker's was. I haven't felt frustrated trying to transform it yet. I've transformed it basically exclusively while podcasting, and I haven't thrown it at a wall on camera yet, which would be funny, I'll admit.
Yeah.
But I do admit,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I do want to see him recolored as Movie Fix It. Can we put him in orange? And he'd be like Movie Fix It.
Nice.
Well, I want one in red as Kamen Rider XL, so I like the little repair platform too. It spreads out into a nice little repair bay thing. I love the toolbox. I wish there was some real tools to go with it. A wrench or a drill or something. Just something to fill it with besides the spare parts like the weird robot arm that.
Well,
Okay, so here's the problem I've encountered. So you put the robot arm on so that you can have Squeaks hold the giant gun. But Squeaks is on these free rolling wheels. So if you actually hand him the gun and set him down, he just tips forward. There's nothing to hold him up.
That's weird.
Yeah, so there's no way I can find to actually have Squeaks hold that gun in that arm without rolling forward on the wheels because there's no way to lock it into place that I've found so far.
Glue.
I didn't have that problem.
Really?
Yeah. Although I did transform him wrong with the chest, so maybe that helped.
That's awesome.
I'm driving to this place but I didn't get there. But maybe because I took the wrong turn.
Tulsa. And then finally, I got Sea Spray.
Nice.
Yes.
And that you put a review on of too. Tell everyone where we can see that review.
Yes, all of the video reviews that I've mentioned are on YouTube at Tformers TV. You can also find them linked from tformers.com. There is also on tformers.com a full Sea Spray gallery and also a little article about an Easter egg I discovered sculpted into the inside of the forearms.
And you were the first person to discover that?
I was the first person to discover everything because I was the first person to have coverage of the toy
that's what I
on
thought.
the internet.
That's what I thought. That's awesome.
It was a good Monday.
Yeah. I will say this: if you've got a Toys R Us and you can pick up that Cybertron language, isn't that where you got the information from to decode that?
No. So this is actually in the ancient Autobot font that Jim Sorensen put together some years ago.
Oh,
the Cyberglyphs decoder is specifically the movie Transformers font, which is a completely different system. There's also the text that was on Victorion, which is yet another font system. So there's like several different writing styles for inscriptions on Transformers. So Sea Spray is pretty good. There's a few things I wish were a little bit different. The hips can't move out very far because for whatever reason they don't have cutouts in the top of the socket. The arms are a little bit limited, but only in the respect that most of the Legends toys have a hinge here for transformation. Sea Spray is just a solid ball joint into the side of the body. So it's more that I'm not getting unintended articulation that I'm just used to seeing on all the other toys in this price point. The worst problem I think I have with it is that in vehicle mode, the head does not flip into the body or hide in any way. There's just a panel that you fold up in front of it to stop you from seeing it from the front. If you turn it to the side a little bit, you still see the side of the face right there. It's not really all that good at what it's doing. But one thing I really kind of dig is the accessory, the little missile box thing. You can tab it into the robot mode and kind of give him his gut that the cartoon model has.
Nice.
Or if you prefer, you can have him, more flat torsoed. I prefer the one that looks more like me. No, it's pretty nice. It's not the best Legends class toy from this line. That would very easily, I would say, that's very easily Brawn. So
really.
It's still worth. Yeah, I'm going with Brawn. What would you say, Don?
Well, not having Sea Spray in hand, I guess I just like Sea Spray more than Brawn as the character. I'm just sort of surprised Brawn is the one that you pick. It's just.
Yeah, Brawn just kind of hits all the bullet points a little bit better for me. Sea Spray's got a little. Sea Spray misses here and there, and it knocks it down a little bit. It's still pretty good though. I mean, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with it when you can get it.
Cool.
It's been a good week for toys for me.
And John, did you get anything this week?
John, are you there?
Yeah. I got the last box of the last subscription service. It's very sad. So I got Toxitron and a couple of pals. One mystery pal, and then the other was Punch. Because Counterpunch is dead, right? Isn't that how it goes in the lore? One of them is gone, dead.
Yeah.
That's Counterpunch specifically.
Yes.
Right?
How's his head, John? Is his head like the BotCon Tigertron and Unit 3 where it's all like super narrow?
Give me 2 seconds. Let me look.
I think this Counterpunch head was actually a Hasbro alternate sculpt that Hasbro pressured Fun Club to use. I think.
Because I mean that's what's really wrong with that Tigertron and Ravage mold from the last BotCon set is the heads are just like super narrow, just like it's almost like he's wearing a face plate, like a paper plate on his face, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it's like he's wearing a paper plate on his face, but does not actually have a face behind it.
He gave it to Optimus.
Along with the back half of his head.
Yeah.
Too.
Boo. Anyway, Toxitron is the star of the box. He's really good, actually. Good mold, nice little pollution paint apps all over him. He's got a cool kind of smeared Autobot shield on his chest, and actually really good paint apps on his face. It's speaking of faces. So he's definitely the best of the box.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about spoiler Starscream?
Yeah, he sure is Shattered Glass Starscream. He sure is Jetfire, tiny Jetfire. You know what? What's really bothering me about him, other than who he is and what he is, past that, setting that aside, the cockpit, the windows on the cockpit, 0 paint apps.
Boo.
It's just a unfinished jet. It's just that it's missing paint apps. There's no paint apps on the window for like a Fun Pub toy. That's really weird. And
it's just the last Fun Pub toy after all.
Like, we don't care.
Yeah, they ran out right there. Is where the money ran out. So
hey, we need some blue paint for a clear windshield. We have to order that. Oh, never mind.
The lights literally turned off in the factory.
I mean, Hasbro. I'm sure Hasbro had plenty of Allspark blue paint left and Powerful combiners. They could just gave them a can.
But Don, that was all unpaintable plastic.
And that's it for this week on There Goes My Money. Make sure you stay tuned next week as we'll have another edition of There Goes My Money.
This has been There Goes My Money.